Hello, this is Stellan Skarsgard, and this is My Career in 4 Minutes. That was my first film with Lars, and I'd watched everything he'd done from his first film after film school, and I said to myself when I saw that I want to work with this director when he gets interested in people, because he was technically extremely skilled, but his actors were very confined by every idea that he had. Breaking the Waves, which was his first feature film, where he let the actors free in front of the camera, and that was an amazing experience. We had on the set signs that said "Make mistakes," and you came there and you were supposed to make mistakes. You were supposed to try whatever idea that came into your head while you were shooting, and that was totally new to me, of course, and to him as well. Well, I've done a couple of films for Jerry Bruckheimer, and they're all different, but this was Gore Verbinski, and Gore Verbinski is a very interesting director. And working with him is like working on an art house film or an independent film, even if it's 400 people in the crew. The work around the camera is very intimate, and you try out things, and you discuss the scene, and you try to figure out how you can squeeze the most interesting stuff out of the scene. In Pirates 3, you see there's a long sequence with just a pirate ship in the middle of a salt desert, and Johnny Depp is there, and a lot of crabs come around, and it goes on forever. And I think it's the most expensive surrealist film ever made, that sequence. So we had a lot of fun doing it. Once you got over the fear, the natural fear that you have, I'm doing a musical and I can't sing and I can't dance. What am I doing here? And then I realized that all the three of us men, we were just supposed to be silly there and laughed at, so then it's fine. I don't know. I wasn't that familiar with the characters or anything. It was Kenneth Branagh. I was curious about working with him. He's such a good director and such a good actor, and I thought it could be fun. And also, he was prepared to discuss the script, which we did. I mean, we met together with the writers and some of the Marvel executives and read through the scenes and rewrote some scenes, and it was a very creative process that we were a part of. But of course, it was. I didn't know what kind of. I asked the head of Marvel, this comic book stuff, is there really any money in that? I said to Kevin Feige, and he looked at me like I was an idiot, which of course was. Well, my relationship to Lars is such that when he calls, it's like one kid asking another kid, "You want to come out and play?" So I say yes, whether there's a script or not. And he didn't have a script. He just called me and said, "Stellan, my next film will be a porno film. I'd like you to play the male lead in it." "Okay, Lars, I'll be there." "Yes, but you won't get to fuck." "It's fine, Lars, I'll come anyway." "But you'll show your dick at the end and it will be very floppy." "I'll come anyway, Lars." So that was basically the discussion we had. And then he started writing it. And of course I knew it wouldn't become a porno film. I understood it would be extremely explicit. But it's really bad wanking material, Nymphomaniac. I mean, it was 28, 30 degrees minus. And then it's so cold that you can't move your face, and which of course gives you a very understated and beautiful acting. But you can really feel the cold, and I felt sorry for a lot of the Serbs. We had a big shootout in the film, and they were sliding around just in black suits on ice when it was minus 28 degrees, and they suffered. It was really painful. But the emotional side of it wasn't that painful. That's what I usually do. I mean, and it's an interesting character because everything is kept under the lid. It doesn't show much, and I like playing those guys. But that doesn't mean that you can sort of relax and don't show anything. It means that everything has to happen but within you, and you have to not show it and put the lid on it. You become like a pressure cooker, and it sort of gives the audience the feeling that you don't know what's going to happen or come out there.